This car has become very popular in the last few months. Not only because it's a beautiful example of British engineering, but because it also featured on that very popular car show. Unfortunately, the UK is in the middle of a pandemic at the moment. You might know of it. So I couldn't take it to the German Autobahn or the Alps. So instead, we're here, the West Midlands, with the Bentley Continental GT V8.
So, how do we make this video special? Well, look at it. This car just has to be in frame and the video is special. It looks spectacular.
Why it looks so good is down to a number of reasons. The orange flame paint job, the blacked out chrome, the hints of carbon fibre. These, along with a tweaked body shape, brings the target age of the GT down from OAP to ASBO. I've never been clapped at for driving before, but someone saw me drive past in this and literally gave me a standing ovation.
You close this door and you're insulated from the outside world. I could be in Liverpool right now. I could be in Mexico. I could even be in Hull. But I'm not. Instead, I'm surrounded by crown-cut walnut veneer from the eastern side of Northern America. They cut the tree lengthways to get this beautiful grain, which they call cathedral. This is the single finish, but you can match a veneer over grand black with a chrome strip running down the centre. Now this is beluga leather, and it's taken from cows that only graze at high altitudes because there are fewer insects. This means, according to Bentley, there are fewer insect bites, therefore fewer imperfections, and we don't want imperfections in our soft and supple Bentley leather, do we? We've got diamond in diamond stitching, and you can tell that Bentley has just attended to everything in this cabin. We've got knurled aluminium, we've got leather, we've got woods. There's very little plastic, and where there is plastic, it's incredibly soft. Except for the plastic on the steering wheel, which looks like it's come from a Golf, but everything else makes up for that. In fact, I'd say this is the most luxurious car interior I know. And that is saying something. I don't know many cars.
It's so luxurious, it will even hand you your seatbelt.
In the centre here, we've got this new rotating display. This gives you an infotainment touchscreen system, 12.3 inches, 3 analog gauges, and when you hold down this button, it tucks away all the screens and all the gauges, and you're just left with a long piece of veneer that leaves the dashboard nice and open. Gives you a lot of space. This infotainment system, by the way, is brilliant. It's straight from the Porsche Panamera. It looks beautiful, the display is clear, and the touchscreen works brilliantly. And when you don't want it, you can just tell it to sod off. And you're left with the compass, air temperature, and then nothing. Like the Chiron, when there's not a screen in the interior of the car, it doesn't age, so this is such a good idea. It truly is, possibly, one of the greatest interiors in any car, regardless of price point. But the price, yes, well, this car starts at £154,000, but add options and that quickly increases. I've got a name premium sound system, which sounds immense, the Mulliner styling specification, which adds things like the diamond in diamond stitching, touring spec, city spec. I've got just about everything on this press car. The result? £211,000. Anyone got any spare change? course, just as I start to do a review of a high performance vehicle, it starts chucking it down. This is Britain after all. Bit busy today. The Conti has never been an involving car. It's always been plush and fast, but it's never been a car that you really want to take out for those afternoon naps on a weekend. Then the V8 came out, and it got a bit better. Then this one came out. Oh my god, is it good! Oh, this is a great car. There's less weight up front, so you get a really agile front axle. I don't know, it weighs 2.2 tons almost, but it has a 48 volt active roll bar system that really manages to hide that bulk. Oh, and that sound! Oh, it's incredible! Oh my god! This thing is a monster. And when you kick that go pedal, the twin turbo 4-litre V8 lights up all of the 542 horses. It's like getting kicked in the back by a rugby team. Oh, and listen to it. We're behind a white van, so I can't listen to it at the moment, but whoo, it sounds good. This is such a point and shoot car. You ease it into a corner on the front brakes, maintain that speed, and then kick it as soon as you see the exit to the corner. The steering is electric, but it's really, really good. Whoops, squirrel. Felt like the dog from Up then. Oh, so quick. This car, this is where it is right now. Oh.
But the Bentley's party trick isn't how it corners, it's how it accelerates. The Bentley is all-wheel drive, sending some of its power to the front wheels. And under the bonnet sits a 4-litre twin-turbo V8. These turbos are sat within the V, keeping them close, hot, and extremely efficient. And this means it's oh so fast.
Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! 60 miles per hour is dispatched in just 3.9 seconds. 100 in just 8 seconds. But this thing feels so much faster than that. This thing is a monster. And then you stop. Thanks to iron brakes, the largest iron brakes ever put on a production car, my eyes have now fallen out of my face and hit the windscreen. Oh, I'm feeling a little sick. If I was to complain about this pretty much perfect car, I'd maybe say it's a little large for the roads around me. The nose is very long, it's quite difficult to place. This is not down to the car. No. This car is incredibly capable. And so much more capable than the last few models. This is down to my own lack of talent. That's right, it's my driving skill that really holds this car back. This car will always be that GT cruiser. But with gallons of torque under the bonnet, you just press that go pedal and you've gone. The Bentley GT Continental V8 is like a VW Golf GTI. It doesn't outshine all other sports cars in its sector, especially on track, but it is one of the best Continentals ever built. And unfortunately, for me, one of the greatest cars I think I'll ever drive. So what I'm going to do is, this is going back tomorrow, so I'm just going to stand here for a bit and look at it. It's rather beautiful, isn't it? I drive a 1.9 TDI.